I hate to say it, but between Gandhi and my friends, and then my friends and my other friends, it's politics. And I'm keeping them all at bay from each other.
So I think it's good being a floater friend. I was accused of being a floater friend the other night. And I'm like, well, that's not bad. I mean, my interpretation of being a floater friend is not like a turd in the toilet. Not that kind of floater. I'm talking about a friend who can be with different types of friend groups.
Oh, yeah.
And float from one group to another. I don't know. So, in our show and the clique mentality that happens here, we do have some people who are going from clique to clique and are floating. Gandhi's good at that, for instance, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I'll take it. I like everyone here.
Right. Now, Danielle, you try to stay out of the cliquies.
Yeah,
you want to float around like me.
I'm like love all, serve all, I feel like, so I don't really I'm just like a flitter. So is that a floating friend? I don't know. You float here, you float there.
In this capacity, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. But I guess they're saying there are non-floaters who only stick to the same people and never, ever venture outside of that friend group. That would be boring. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah. Me too. I agree. I think the floater friend thing is pretty healthy in general to be able to bounce from group to group, but they're saying where the problem comes in is a lot of times these floater friends don't stop and actually make a deep connection with any group because they stay too, flitty on the surface.
That makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
so maybe that says a lot about us as floater friends.
Uh-oh.
We only want to commit so much to people, like an entire group. Yeah, I agree with that because I think group mentality with friendships can get a little toxic sometimes.
Yeah.
You have like talking behind each other's backs.
I have examples. Well, I'm not going to say examples because I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. But there
Do
are
it.
examples of people that I know that's what happened. And then when they find out you went over to the other group, they get pissed off. And then they're like, she's not with that group. We can't talk to her anymore. Really? How old are we? Come on. Stupid.
But another thing about floater friendships in these groups is, I have the two groups of people I'm friends with. I don't think any of them would want to hang out with each other. I see that I'm a common denominator with those two different groups, but I don't think the rest of them would get along with each other.
That's a problem sometimes. If you try to hook them up, then they don't gel.
Right. For sure. I mean, so my old show that I was on before I came here, I never introduced any of them except one person to anyone in my family. I just didn't want to blend those two things because I was like, this is going to go sideways wildly wrong.
Right.
No thanks. But you guys, I introduced my family to you guys pretty quickly because it was just a totally different vibe and like good people.
Because we're just demented like your family.
Also that. Yes.
What's up, Nate?
I think about that all the time. I think of some of my friend groups introducing them to other friend groups, and I'm like, they would hate each other. Like, why would I want to put people through that? Like, they wouldn't get along. They wouldn't have anything to talk about. Why?
Well, what does that say about you?
That's what I'm trying to...
You're actually okay with both groups, but they aren't. What's going on here?
I'm analyzing that in myself. I'm like, why can I do that? And if I think of introducing other people to it, I feel like they would hate it. So I don't know.
Do you think there's a level of fakeness involved if you're a floater?
I don't know.
Well, maybe is it fakeness or you're blocking a lot of stuff. You're closed. Yeah, you're closed down.
Yeah.
I don't like it when my two worlds collide.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
See, with Scary, I don't think douchebag Dave and policeman Pete would get along with each other. I think that two worlds are colliding.
It's funny you say that because they are part of the same group. But all those people would not mesh with my friends from Brooklyn. So my Hoboken friends and my Brooklyn friends would not mesh. So I'm kind of the tie that binds. I can float, like Elvis is saying. I'm a floater as well because I'm easy to get along with. I am like jelly. I'm a chameleon. You could say whatever you want, but I am so cool in that way.
Jelly?
Like a chameleon.
It's like, no, I'm like kind of...
I'm
like I'm fluid. I'm fluid, not gender fluid. But, and it comes down to beliefs and upbringings. That's what the difference is between the two friends.
Well, that's the thing is we're talking earlier about, two different groups of friends that you're friendly with, but none of them will like each other. Yeah. Sometimes if you try to introduce them, it has devastating results.
Yeah.
Correct.
They just don't care for each other.
Yes.
So you got to keep them at bay because they just do not get along.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure because one group may want us to go do one thing on a Saturday, the other group may want to do something on a Saturday. I have to choose between the two groups, and I have to be honest with you. Sometimes I feel like my friends get mad at me because I don't hang out with them.
Scary tries to keep me separated from some of his friends.
That is, yeah, but you
He
know
said
why?
very clearly, he's like, I don't know if they're going to say anything, but I definitely think you're going to say something.
Like what? Like, why is Gandhi embarrassing to you?
Wait, which one?
It's not embarrassing. I hate to say it, but between Gandhi and my friends, and then my friends and my other friends, it's politics, and I'm keeping them all at bay from each other.
Okay, all right.
That's a good point.
I'm the guy in the
That's
middle.
a good reason to do
It
it.
had to be said. I know. I'm sorry. I said it, but
I don't get invited out.
No one's mad at you for saying that. It's true. It's true for all of us. We all have some friends that, for political reasons, we don't mix with other friends.
For sure.
But what does that say about me? I mix with everyone.
That's me too, and I just don't talk about. I feel like with my friends who they know we don't agree, so we'll discuss to a point where we don't piss each other off, and we just hear what the other person has to say, and then we leave it at that, and that's
Good.
it. Because that's it is
Probably a healthier way to exist.
Yeah, you believe what I believe whatever. It is what it is,
As a matter of fact, I'm having lunch with some friends today. Wouldn't think about inviting Gandhi to this lunch.
Here's the thing.
Because I want to have a good lunch. You know what I'm saying?
I don't bring it up, but if someone says something I find crazy, I'm like, well, that's crazy. And I should probably learn to shut up about that.
Why not? But that's why we love you. That's why I love you. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? That group needs rattling up. What's Gandhi doing tonight?
you would gel well with
Invite
my
her.
Brooklyn friends. I would bring you to lunch, dinner, and all the meals, and on vacation with some of my friends in Brooklyn.
I get it.
Not these other ones. In
I
Hoboken.
understand it. I see some tweets and I'm like, Scary, what's up with your friends?
All right.
Oh my god.
So there are some groups that Gandhi would not float. She would sink, or sink them. I don't know. Anyway, so floater friends. Are you a floater friend? I think it says a lot about you. It says a lot of, I think, positive and maybe some negative stuff about you. You don't want to commit to one type of person. I would never want to commit to one person that only has one opinion about life and politics. That'd be boring for me. Anyway.